Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you may be. Welcome to another episode of your Average Day Joes. I'm your host, C.
And Jay, what's up?
What's up, everybody? Happy Monday. We are back. It is Labor Day, so I hope you guys got the day off and can enjoy another day of not working. As we all know, we all working super
That's a
hard
hard.
for the man. If not, then hopefully it's for yourself. But yeah, happy Monday, everybody. What's up with you, Jay? How you feeling?
Good. Setting up.
And we did go live at the gym for you guys yesterday, so you guys can check that out if you want. That we did leg day yesterday. We didn't do squats. It wasn't that weak for us. It's
There we
still
go.
pretty hard. I pretty much did almost a whole machine at the end. It was pretty cool. Jay got his shots in. We did some basketball for y'all afterwards. Went and played some hoops. So the
Yeah,
gym
just
was
shot around. It was good. We haven't done that in a long time. Like I
yeah,
haven't shot a ball in a year, so it was cool.
exactly,
Good little extra.
definitely,
Good little
definitely.
cardio. We should do that on the weeks we don't squat. We could do that maybe.
Yeah, yeah,
It
that's
all
important.
depends on the gym anyway.
Exactly, exactly.
Sometimes it closes early for hoops and all that stuff, so we'll see.
Yeah. So far Sunday because we get to go early to the gym. That's when
That's what I mean.
pretty much able to do it. If nobody else is playing. But
But
sometimes if
that's
we
what I
have a
mean.
game,
There was no one playing. That's what I'm saying, and
yeah,
that's what I mean. So
so we
I
were
get
able
that.
to do that.
That's what I was gonna do.
Pretty cool, guys. All right. Well, welcome to the show. If you don't know, we are your average day Jones. We're gonna go over trending topics, sports.
Grab the
We're going over pretty much celebrity news for you guys. We're gonna do horoscopes, crypto, conspiracy. I mean, we got it all for you guys. So hang on in there. And let's get in with some Jay. Did you know?
for sure, for sure.
So, Jay, I don't know if you know because you live in a microclimate where it's actually colder than everywhere else around you. But do you
Uh-huh.
know that there is record high temperatures right now in the Bay Area?
Nope. Nice and cold today.
No,
It was nice and cold today.
and over here, and I was seeing. I'm like, I was working, and I'm like only what, like maybe 3 miles away from you at the most at my work, and man, it was pretty damn hot already, man.
No, it was all that I said fog, man. I told you I knew it last night because I saw it last night,
Uh huh.
and man, it was yeah, it was like fog mist, cold, dense fog. So I
Uh,
knew it was gonna be nice.
you, yeah, but you didn't. Like the fog didn't burn off this morning when you like at all? Like you were pretty much cold the whole day too?
No, it was from last night it was cold, right? And
Uh-huh.
the sun wasn't. It was strong, but not very strong. So let me grab it. It was strong, but it wasn't like to where it was like, oh my God, it's like overpowering. It was a still when you get cold air all night long, it's like an AC. If it's
Uh-huh.
not above 70, say 75, it's not going to affect it at all. It'll stay cold.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it was probably what maybe top 70 today.
Uh-huh.
69, 70. So it was sunny, but 70. And then as soon as the sun started going down, that cold air just kicked up again. That's what I mean. It's like the AC came back on again.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, it was cool because I was cutting my hair too. So I was like, oh, this is even better. No sweat, no nothing, not hot.
Uh-huh.
It's perfect.
Yeah, I mean you're blessed to be in that area when it is super hot. Like in the, where you are, you're just like, nope, that ain't here.
Exactly.
Pretty cool,
Yeah.
pretty cool.
Well, you know what it is too. It's the hills because it's like you got all the trees, fog, the wind. So it's different from the 101 side. I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
Because even in SF, if you're downtown, downtown
Uh-huh.
SF, it's always warmer than it is by Ocean Beach.
Yeah, exactly.
Always. So when you're down there, it's like it's always it's sunny and warm, and then you go to Ocean Beach. Oh my God, and that's we're talking within the same city. Oh my God, it's foggy and misty,
Right.
and that's in the same city.
That's
Imagine
crazy.
that. You know what I mean? That's the crazy part about that. It makes me laugh.
I know.
So yeah, so if you're like always on the 101 side, that's always going to be sunnier.
Right, right.
You know. So
Except there is one exception.
where? Which one?
Candlestick Park.
There is no more Candlestick Park.
No,
So,
when it was there, though, I'm saying like
well, yeah, because it
that
had the
area.
mountain, so
Yeah,
the
exactly,
mountain would cover it.
exactly.
That's
That
the
was the
only
one
reason.
area that's on the other side of 101 that still had a really cold
Yeah,
like coming into
yeah,
it.
it did because it had the wind and it had the mountain, so that hill would cover up a lot with the shade.
And that's why it's there no more because the people were like, "Nope, we tired of going to those games. We need sunshine." So they moved to Santa Clara of all places.
They didn't move to Santa Clara. SF then said, "We're not going to build you a stadium. We're building the Golden State Warriors a stadium."
Yeah, exactly. So that's why Silicon Valley basically bought out Niners,
They
and
had
now
to.
they're in Santa Clara.
They had to.
Yeah, yeah. Santa Clara
SF
Niners.
SF was like, We're not investing in you, bro. Sorry."
And it's crazy.
The Warriors were a better investment anyway. Look at the Warriors. They, you know, I don't know how much their stadium cost, but right after that they won a championship. But that franchise has risen every year. Like we're talking money wise, you know. Like their last owner, I forgot his name. He was a cool dude. I forgot his name, but he bought that team for like 400 mil.
Oh, really?
He sold that team for like 7 billion, dude.
Holy shit.
Yeah, they're worth a lot of money. So when SF got them in what was that, 2022, 2021, when they built the stadium,
Uh-huh.
they were cool, bro. Because they were in the 4 billion, 5 billion range, and then building them that new stadium, they grew like a billion or two right after that. And they won a ring. So I was like, damn, good investment.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Um, yeah. I mean, I'm sure they had to win that ring, or else they would have lost a lot of money.
Exactly. But the fact that they did, that helped a whole lot. And bringing them over here to this side of the bay, way more money. That side of the bay, you already know how it is. You ain't even gotta say it, but that side of the bay is just very, yeah.
The smart thing about the whole Niners situation is that they're still using San Francisco, the city name, and that basically brings this whole like
Yeah.
extra revenue set to San Francisco that wouldn't be there, especially because they're like, nope, we're not building you a stadium again. You know what I mean? And
Well, there's a lot of teams that do that, like that don't play in the actual city because it's cheaper.
yeah, for
There's,
sure.
so there's actually a lot of teams that do that, and we're talking about all around the United States. You know what I mean? It's like they'll go to the cheaper section, like, okay, we'll build our stadium here, but we'll still keep the same name. It's very common, very common.
Cheating, if you ask me.
What?
Cheating, if you ask me.
Cheating? Is that what you
Hmm.
said?
Yeah, they're cheating on their
Okay.
city, man, that they represented.
It, it's sometimes it's not on the team. It's on the city. Like for
Oh,
San
I know
Francisco,
that.
like for the Niners, that's what I mean. They were like, you could stay there, but we're not going to build you a new one. We're bringing the Warriors from Oakland over here. Sorry.
Right,
We're
right.
spending money that way. And clearly that was a better investment. You see what happened. The Niners are good. They always go to the playoffs and stuff. They've choked in a couple Super Bowls, but that's what I mean. The Warriors brought a chip here, and look what happened.
Right.
Doubled and tripled their value just like that from a ring. So I believe that was a better investment.
Investment wise, yes, but for the city, it kind of sucks. Because they don't get to see their team in the city anymore. You have to go outside the city, and on top of that, pretty far outside the city to go.
It is far. It is far. But I mean, their location's actually really good, especially for weather.
Oh,
I
sure.
actually thought their stadium was trash the way they built it, though. They could have made a fucking nice ass dome, like an upgraded stadium. They just decided to put it outdoor, and I don't know. It's weird. I don't know. Well, not really. I wasn't into the design of their new stadium. I didn't like it.
Exactly. That is what it is.
You know what I mean? But yeah, exactly. It is what it is. That's a good way to put it.
All right, Jay. Did you know that neither China nor Egypt have the largest construction visible from space? It is actually hidden in Europe.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Okay.
So on the southern coast of Spain, they have this huge project they're doing where it's a whole bunch of reflective mirrors. And these reflective mirrors, I guess, they are cooling down the temperature
Okay.
stuff they're doing there. So
Cool.
yeah, there's like a huge construction project being built, and it's in southern Spain.
Okay.
Jay, did you know Mexico proposes 50% tariff on Chinese imports, bans shoes and small packages?
Had no idea.
So Mexico is following in the footsteps of the US and is like, nope, if US is doing it, then we doing it too. So kind of crazy because you would think that Mexico and China would want to like, you know, be able to I mean, I understand what's happening is because Trump doesn't want Mexico to get all these Chinese goods, and then we're going to be flooded with Mexican goods that are actually Chinese goods. So that's
Hmm.
why he probably made a deal with Mexico to be like, no, let's impose tariffs, let's both do it. So that way that's not going to happen.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool. Let's see, Jay. Did you know that there is a brave cat, a new sensation that actually is on video defending a house from a deer?
I may have seen it. I don't know. I see so many of those videos. So many of them.
For sure. Let's
Yeah.
see here, Jay. Did you know that looks like I think in Africa there was a trail camera set up and it captured first of its kind footage of world's rarest ape species.
Cool. No, I didn't. I don't know.
They caught the elusive and critically endangered cross river gorilla, the world's rarest great.
That's cool.
It
Good
says there's
job,
only
Protect.
it says there's only 2 to 300 left in the wild.
Yeah, it's not a lot at all.
Yeah. So definitely. All right, Jay. Let's see what we got. Jay, did you know that the Pacific Ocean is so vast that it contains its own antipod?
No, I didn't know.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy. I mean, we know that it's so vast.
I
So
know that.
yeah. All right, let's see what we got here. Another one for you, Jay. Did you know that the Northern Lights may be visible in 18 states soon?
I did not know.
Yep. So it's going to be all like the northern states, but they will be visible, I believe, today or tomorrow night.
Really?
Yeah, not maybe not where you're at because you always got fog. You're not going to be able to see
Well,
it.
yeah, I'm not talking about here, but I'm talking about where. Curious.
Yeah, yeah. Just pretty much all like northern states of the
Oh,
United
the
States.
U.S.?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. That's
So that's
cool.
pretty cool. Some people will get to see it. Yeah, I guess there's a lot of like sun stuff going on right now.
Legit.
Yep. Let's see what else we got. Hey, did you know that iconic mall brand abruptly closes wave of California stores as it shutters hundreds in the US?
Which one?
It says that it's like malls like Bay Street, Emeryville.
Okay, what about it?
They're closing 300 stores across the US.
I believe it.
It says nostalgic accessories chain Claire's is shutting nearly 300 stores across the US, including several in California.
It's a girl's jewelry one. So
Yeah, they just filed for bankruptcy.
I believe it. Who goes there? Who goes to malls?
Shite.
I don't know anyone that goes to malls.
Yep.
Last of a dime breed.
So, Jay, do you know how we were reporting about all this algae plaguing all these lakes now?
Yeah.
Scientists are saying invisible bubbles could rid Wisconsin lakes of unsightly algae.
Okay. I didn't know.
Yep. So, let's see, I'm trying to see. It says they have these nano bubbles, and they're 2,500 times smaller than a grain of salt. They introduce oxygen back into a lake, cutting off a key ingredient algae blooms need to grow. DNR officials say the nanobubble technology for lake restoration is still an emerging area of research, and they need to see more scientific studies that it's working before trying it in other lakes. So basically, they tried it in this lake in Wisconsin, and it's basically it's worked. They put more oxygen into the water, and
Yeah.
it is making the algae bloom go away.
Okay. Good.
There's a will, there's a way, my man.
I agree.
Have you ever seen that movie Blade Runner with what's his name? Gosling? Gosling?
No, I saw the old one.
Oh, you never seen the new
I,
one?
I had to see the old one. I had to do a report on it, like in college.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I
Got
never
you.
saw the
Yeah,
new one.
it's a pretty crazy movie, huh? I just seen them. I just rented it and seen the new one with my wife, and it was pretty damn crazy.
Cool.
Pretty crazy, man. I believe the old one has what's his name,
Harrison
Harrison
Ford.
Ford in it.
Yeah.
So he's in the new one too.
Oh, he is.
Yeah,
Oh, that's cool.
might be worth watching, man.
Yeah. I wouldn't see why not.
Yeah. But yeah, it kind of shows you kind of where like because they say that movies kind of portray like the future. The
All
movie,
movies do.
yeah, that movie kind of sent chills down my spine if that's the way we're going.
You never know.
You know, we're gonna be created. We're gonna be like manufactured as humans. We're not even gonna be freaking created no more. That's some crazy shit, man. Think about.
I mean, it's not like it doesn't make sense.
Yeah, I
I
mean
feel I
now with
feel like
AI.
I feel like they already kind of do that in a sense,
No,
honestly.
for sure they do.
That's what I mean. Like, so I feel like it's just obviously not talked about or, like anything, but I feel like it's already being done. So in a certain way, that is.
Right, right. All right, Jay. Did you know that researchers deploy 120 robots in Everglades National Park, and their mission is to help catch 20-foot snakes?
Oh shit. In the Everglades?
No, no, this is in Everglades. Yeah, Everglades. Yeah, yeah,
Oh, I
yeah.
thought you meant the Everglades like in South Florida.
Yeah, yeah, those. Yep.
Oh, you're talking about there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's crazy, man.
So
That's a
they're deploying robots to catch because
I
the
would
Bermuda
too.
typhoons.
It's too hard to you can't the Glades is very swampy, bro.
Yeah, I know.
I
Yep.
told you I've been through it in the airboat. It's nuts, bro.
Yeah. Super swamp.
Yeah, it is. It is. It's crazy. Like, yeah, man. It's definitely a different part of Florida. By the way, that you were telling me about some some low key lake in Florida before. Remember? You were like, "Oh, you don't know that lake, Jay?"
No, it
And
was
you
not
and I,
low key. It's the biggest lake out there in southern Florida.
okay, guess what? It's not even close to Miami or the southern tip of Florida because you're like, oh yeah, it's by the Keys, by Miami. Dude, it's in the middle of the state. I looked it up and I was like, bro, it's all the way up past Orlando. I'm like, oh, bro. He said it was by Miami, the southern tip, not even close, bro. It's in the middle of Florida, literally in the middle. Because I was like, oh yeah, I would have known if I drew. Oh, bro, it's right there. How do you miss the biggest lake? I remember you had brought that up, and I went to go look it up like a few days after. I was like, this motherfucker really told me it's by Miami when it's all the way in the middle of Florida. Like I was gonna drive by it. That shit was hella funny too,
No,
because I low
well,
key looked it up and I was like, oh, I can't wait. And you just brought. I don't know how this got brought up, but it was perfect. I was able to get my revenge. I was hella mad about that too because I was like, how the hell did I miss this place?
oh, really?
Yeah, because I was like, dude, I drove around, dude. I drove around South Beach. I drove to the Keys. I drove around Miami. I was like, I saw all the balling places, all cool ass spots. I was like, where the fuck is this lake he's talking about? Where would there be a lake there? You know what I mean? Like like I'm like, dude, they got the Star Island. They got all the places around there. I'm like, where the fuck is this lake he's talking about? Middle of the state. I was like, bro, this dude was tripping.
But you see how huge it is, right? Lake Okeechobee.
Yeah, but it's in the middle of the state. You said it's down there by Miami. I was like, that's impossible. I would have seen it,
I mean,
you
the
know?
state goes up pretty high north. And I would say middle is more like where Tampa kind of area is.
No, no, no. That's to the left. We're talking about in the middle of the state, bro. That's literally in the middle. Look at the location. All around it is like there's hella around it, left and right. It's like right dead center in the middle. I was like, oh shit. Okay. But it's my whole key was that it's not even close to Miami, like you told me.
111 miles to be exact.
Yes, that's
It's
far.
not super far.
Okay, but when I'm driving around the southern tip and I'm like, okay, I don't see this lake he's
I
talking
know you
about.
wouldn't have seen it. I didn't realize it was that far. But Orlando is actually further from that lake than Miami is.
Yeah,
So
but I'm saying
a
it's in the
little bit
middle of
closer.
the state. It's up top. up in the middle, and not all the way up top. Obviously, I'm talking about in the middle of Florida.
Yeah, so it's like in the like honestly, it's right next to Fort Myers, but like Fort Myers is left of it, like going up north, you know.
Exactly,
So it's kind
middle.
of like yeah, you know where West Palm Beach is.
Yes,
Yeah, so it's right next to West Palm Beach.
I know. That's
Yeah,
what I'm
so
saying.
that's
But
still
that's
not
up,
middle, but middle is
up.
like Orlando,
It's
like
still way farther from the Keys and
yeah,
Miami.
you wouldn't have seen it. I actually made the
I
mistake
know.
because when you told me you went through the Everglades,
Yeah.
I personally thought that that was all part of the Everglades. That's why I thought
No.
that you would have seen it. That's
No.
all. That's where I screwed
Not
up.
at all, bro. The swamps is down.
That's my bad.
It's all good, bro. I just wanted to bring it up because I remember you were telling me I shouldn't have missed it.
Yeah, because I thought that you went through the Everglades, and I thought it was all part of it. That's my bad. That's what I'm saying. I really thought
It's
that
all
you went
good,
through it.
man. And I did go through the Everglades. I told you
Yeah,
on a
yeah, not
powerboat.
not through the lake though. That's what I'm saying. Like
Yeah, no, definitely not. Not that. That's way too high up.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that shit was hella funny though. I low key looked that shit up because I was hella mad. I was like, how the hell did I miss this shit? And I was like, oh my god, it's all the way up there. That's why.
Uh,
I was just waiting for it to come back around, and it did just now. That's hella funny.
And we got Mary Bell in the chat. My wife, she says you must see the movie, the Blade Runner.
Oh
So
yeah,
don't give the
the
secret actor, LOL.
that's all good. No worries. Yeah, I'll probably check it out sometime. I just like I said a long time ago, back in college, I had to do a report on the first one.
All right. Well, let's move on. Jay, did you know that U.S. President Donald Trump has issued over 600,000 Chinese student visas despite a backlash from supporters?
How many?
600,000
600,000 what?
visas to Chinese students.
Oh, I believe it.
You do?
Yeah, why not? Why wouldn't he?
Why would he is the question.
I don't know. I don't know.
All right. Jay, did you know rewriting chemical rules, researchers accidentally create unprecedented new gold compound?
I don't know.
Yeah, we got a new gold compound, gold hydride, and they created this in extreme lab conditions.
Oh, that's a trip. Okay.
The work sheds light on dense hydrogen and fusion processes.
Got it.
All right, Jay, today I want to go over the top 9 dog breeds known for solo adventures.
Okay.
Ones that kind of like to
So,
go solo dolo.
yes,
Ready?
sir. Solo dolo.
So we're gonna go with your top 9 solo dolo dogs, starting
Let's
with
go.
number 9. Let me get there because I am scrolling. Here we go. Number 9 is going to be your Siberian Husky, which actually surprises me. I thought that would be closer to number 1. I know Huskies love to roam. It says
Oh
that
yeah.
Siberian Huskies carry the traits of working sled dogs with stamina that allows them to cover long distances without slowing down. This makes them well suited for people who enjoy outdoor adventures in cold or rugged environments. Oh, gee, Husky, your dog.
The what?
There's the Husky of your dog, like the cold.
Of course. Of course.
At number 8, we have the Basset Hound. The Basset Hound's stubborn personality makes it surprisingly good at entertaining itself without constant direction. It follows its nose wherever scent trails lead, often ignoring distractions around it. Independence
There we
gives it
go.
the confidence to enjoy quiet time outdoors or
So,
in the yard. At number 7, one of my favorite dogs, the Akita. Akitas carry a strong, self-assured presence that allows them to spend long stretches of time on their own. Their independence shows in how they patrol a space quietly, watching movements with a sharp, steady gaze. The instinct makes them a natural fit for solitary exploration. You know what, bro? I'm probably gonna have an Akita in my life one of these days.
cool. Do
I
it.
really want one. I know, and dude, I think that's why the Japanese really like created this dog because it's like they're really solo, quiet. They're very independent, but at the same time, they don't walk off like huskies. They basically are there to guard your dog, to guard your like
Yeah.
and stuff, you know.
Yep.
But at number 6, we have the Alaskan Malamutes. The
Yes,
Alaskan
sir.
Malamute carries a powerful frame that was designed to pull heavy sleds across frozen landscapes. Its stamina is unmatched, allowing it to keep moving steadily for hours without tiring. Its physical endurance makes it one of the most capable dogs for independent journeys in harsh environments.
Same family.
At number 5, we have the Terrier. Scottish Terriers have a sturdy build and an independent streak that makes them well suited for time spent on their own. They are quick to navigate small spaces, patrol a yard, or keep themselves occupied
Sure.
without constant supervision. At number 4, we have the Chow Chow.
Oh, come on,
Chow
bro.
Chow carries a quiet confidence that makes it well suited for time alone. It is an adventurous breed and its own measured weight. At number 3, top 3 guys for your solo dolo type of dog is the Basenji. The Basenjis are
Uh,
intelligent dogs with a history tied to traditional hunting, giving them a sharp instinct for problem solving. This independence shows in how they explore spaces on their own, often curious but calculated. You know about the Basenji.
not a damn thing.
At
Nothing.
number 2, we have the Afghan Hound. The Afghan Hound has a personality built around freedom of speech, makes it well suited for solo adventures. Its keen eyesight helps it scan large areas, and its natural independence means it can operate confidently without constant guidance. That's kind of funny, huh? You would think that it would be like the opposite, being a dog from Afghanistan and like having freedom or not having freedom, you know?
No.
At number 1, Jay, one of your favorites, maybe not dog, but sure enough crypto, and that's the Shiba Inu. The Shiba Inus are naturally self-sufficient and enjoy spending time exploring on their own. They were originally bred in Japan for hunting small game without close human direction. This history shaped their confident personality and strong sense of independence. You like the Shiba Inus?
Yeah.
Pretty cool dogs, right?
Yeah, I'd say so.
All right, guys. Shout out to the 20 people watching. Please don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, and share. Now, let's move on because we did have a lot of college football games over the weekend. And Jay, you can go over it.
It was about 40 on X, just to let you know. So
Cool. So we got like 60 then.
that's what I'm saying. Yeah. Yeah. If you ever want to know how many are on X, just let me know.
Yeah, yeah. All right. You want to go over college sports?
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Scores?
Yeah. We'll start off with there's so many games that went on. So
Yeah, man. Let's do it.
yeah, man.
Let the people know.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Now you gotta wait because I had it all up, but yeah, I don't have it up right now.
It's all good, man. It's all good. We get to watch Morgan Freeman do his thing. No problem.
It's one of the best movies ever in life. Doesn't get much better than that.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, man, yeah, bro. You're gonna have to wait until everything's pulled because yeah,
No problem.
everything is not pulled. Yeah,
No problem, my friend. I can probably go over some more stuff for you.
yeah. I just
Here.
like to yeah. I had stuff. I told you I had stuff pulled, but it's yeah.
No problem. Let's see, Jay. Did you know that archaeologists found a 1600-year-old church and mural of Jesus in the Egyptian desert?
No, I didn't know. Of
Yeah, man. That's a big thing, right? Found the mural of Jesus. Six,
course.
1600-year-old church.
Yeah. All right. I'll pull up. I'll just start. I'll start fresh with the last game that just happened.
All
Shout
right.
out the boy Bill Belichick, the GOAT coach, best coach to ever coach. You know, they're trying to overshadow him right now because he got his ass kicked today by TCU. They just beat the hell out of UNC, and I mean beat the hell. It was 48-14. But you know, he's
What
coaching
happens?
college. Obviously, he was the GOAT in the NFL. He's always going to be the GOAT. Like I said, they're trying to overshadow just because of his relationship with a 24-year-old chick. I don't know why they even bring that shit up. It's stupid. You know what I mean? But you
Distraction for the game.
you can't take shit. You can't take shit away from the GOAT, man. It's the GOAT coach.
No,
Let
it's
him
not taking
coach.
anything away. The reason he lost is because he brought a distraction to the game. That's why he
How
lost.
does he bring a distraction, man? The guy's the GOAT. Leave him alone. He wanted to coach college. Do you think he has to? No. Thank you. Leave the man alone. He could date whoever he wants to fucking date.
Oh, I never said he can't date her. I'm just saying, well, you're bringing,
You're not bringing nothing. That's his personal life.
exactly,
That's
and
his
you leave
personal
your
life.
personal life and your business life separate. That's how you got to do it.
Exactly.
You're gonna get
He's
screwed
a
up.
coach. What did he do to bring his broad into the mix? What did he do?
He brought her.
Well,
That's the point.
yes, that's who he is with right now. So he's like, you know what? Yeah, you can blah 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 blah. What's wrong with that? He could have just said stay at home, right?
It's a distraction.
I'm glad that you and all these announcers think so. But when you the GOAT coach, you could do whatever you want.
Nobody's saying that he can't.
Exactly.
It's
So
not like he's in trouble.
people
They
need to
let him
talk
do it.
about the game and talk about, okay, you know what he did that was positive. That's it.
We can
Like
go
it's
over
just
that. We can go over that.
fucking sense, man. Shit, people just fucking irritate me. They're fucking retarded, and it's stupid. You know what I mean? Talk about the game. TCU beat the shit out of UNC. Talk about that. Talk about, okay, you know what? He came out, he was firing. He had defense online. They went 3 and out, and then he brought his team down. They went 7-0. Cool. Talk about what happened after that. Talk about the little downfall there. Don't talk about, oh my God, his 24-year-old girlfriend is on the side. Oh, what? What? Why bring his personal life into it? Back up, talk about the game. That's all that needs to be talked about.
But you're understanding too, right? Like when you talk about that, is because he had a 24-year-old girl on the sideline. That's an interruption.
Yes, we get it. He's 73.
It's not about that. I don't care personally about
Oh,
that. It's the fact
okay.
that
Well, that's what
fact that
people care about. If
yeah,
you
what I'm
actually
saying
read
is,
the trend, that's
yeah,
what people care about.
yeah, I'm just talking about the distraction in general. It's a distraction. You know what I mean? When you have
How was he
like,
distracted by
if
his girlfriend? Please
if he
let me know.
if he
How was
had
he
her like
distracted?
if
Was
he
he
had
like,
her
hey, hi, how you doing? Is that how he was distracting?
no, but you have a
Thank
whole
you.
other. But you're not thinking clearly 100% when you know that there's somebody there that you're trying to impress.
Are you? Did you smoke? Have you been smoking?
You don't think
Impress?
that he was trying to impress her by trying to win the
He
game?
has. He is the GOAT coach. He doesn't have to impress anybody. Are you joking? You're joking, right? You're joking.
I'm not joking. No,
Okay. Okay. Well, he doesn't have to impress shit. He's the best coach to ever coach in the history of football. Please impress who?
he tried to
Some
impress
24-year-old girl
his
he has to impress.
24-year-old girlfriend. Yes,
That is the stupidest thing I've ever heard in my life. That couldn't get any more stupider.
just saying.
Literally, hella stupid. Literally.
Everybody has their personal opinions.
Oh, it's perfect. I'm glad. But yeah, now I'm gonna go over actually the games. I just wanted to start off with Bill Belichick because the GOAT needs respect, and people just need to leave him alone, even though his team got his ass kicked. That's just real shit. People need to leave his personal life alone. Stop attacking the man. Let him do his thing. He doesn't need to impress shit. When you that good, when you the best, you can do whatever the fuck you want. Remember that. Now we're starting off with the best that happened on Saturday. Texas against Ohio State. Ohio State, they were at home, and that was a hell of a game. They I didn't even realize this, but their quarterback from Ohio State, he was actually he was from Southern Cal. He used to play for Carlsbad. And my boy Jay was telling me about him a while ago. He had committed to Alabama. The whole reason he never went to Bama was because Nick Saban retired. So he ended up going to Ohio State. I get it. And that's why they beat Texas. They beat Texas 14-7. They look good, so #1 Texas went down in the season opener. Shout out Ohio State. That was a good win for them. And I do like that quarterback, Julian Sain. He's an excellent quarterback. So he's going to have a really good career. I'm sure of it. Penn State, they mollywopped Nevada 46-11. This game, LSU and Clemson, that was talk about a showdown, bro. LSU looks like they look like a force. That was a really close game, though. They beat Clemson 17-10. That was a good battle between the 4 and 9 squads. Georgia, that was an easy W over Marshall, 45-7. Oregon beat Montana State 59-13. That's no surprise there. The next big surprise of the day, oh man, on Saturday, bro. Florida State, they came out and they just they smoked Alabama, dude. It was pretty shocking. Number 8 Alabama took a loss, 31-17. I was pretty shocked about that. Alabama they need to go back to the drawing board because that's not a Nick Saban team no more, man. And Nick Saban team ain't gonna come out and get manhandled like that, bro. That was bad. Arizona State beat Northern Arizona 38-19. No surprise. Michigan beat up New Mexico 34-17. That's no surprise. Florida, they beat up Long Island 55-0. That's one of those throwaway games. SMU beat East Texas A&M 42-13. Like I said, that's another one of those throwaway games. Kansas State beat North Dakota barely. We're talking about by 3 points. That was a pretty close game. I didn't even get to see that game, but it's a lot closer than what it should have been. Oklahoma beat Illinois State 35-3. Texas A&M beat UTSA 42-24. Indiana beat Old Dominion 27-14. Ole Miss beat Georgia State 63-7. Iowa State beat South Dakota 55-7. Texas Tech beat AR Pine Bluff 67-7. And Tennessee beat Syracuse 45-26. Those were all the Saturday games. Sunday games, you had another good one between the U and Notre Dame. Shout out to the U. Miami did work, and they put in that extra work to get that W, 27-24 over Notre Dame. That's a very good win for them. And South Carolina beat Virginia Tech 24-11. Those were they had some really good games in college, man. Good opening weekend, very good opening weekend. So, yeah, man. And then, like I said today, we know what happened with Bill Belichick. But that's about it. But, yeah, he needs to go back to the drawing board. Got to, try to work with the talent you have on North Carolina, obviously. So it's going to take, I'd say, if he's even there, but it'll take him a few years to get that program going good. He is older in age, so it's going to be kind of tough.
Right.
But it's good to see him coaching, man. I was juiced, I saw him for 20 plus years, with the Pats. You know what I'm saying? So, he was a lot more calm, let's say, in college. It was weird. I think he realizes that he's older, that he has to be more calm with college kids, because with pros he expects them. When he was on the sidelines with the Patriots, man, he'd be pissed if you did anything wrong.
If you're in the NFL, that means you're supposed to be the greatest of the great.
Exactly. Right? So that's what I mean. He was cool. You got to see a different side of him where he's not hella pissed at player. Like, he was just like mad. Like, you could tell he was a little mad, but he wasn't like furious. He's like, I'm coaching college kids now. I got to keep it a little more tone. It was cool. It was good, man.
Sure, his girlfriend helps him with that a lot too.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know how much a 24-year-old really knows about that, but
she'll just got to drain him. That's all it is.
Yeah, that's one way to put it, but that's one way to put it. That's one way to put it. But yeah, so yeah, that's all the let me check and see if that's all the trends from college. Let me see. Yeah, so Belichick was the biggest trend in college, and then all the other ones, yeah, I already shouted out. Yeah, so we're on to we got to go on to MLB.
Before we do it, let me just point out the obvious in case you guys missed it on Friday. Me and Jay did have a virtual bet that somehow I actually won, and I don't really know the teams, but I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go and put 20 that they're not gonna score more than on New Mexico, and I don't even know who they play again.
Yes, Michigan beat New Mexico 34-17. The spread was 34, and you gave me 20 points. And New Mexico being New Mexico, instead of punting the ball, they're like, hey, no, we're going to go for it, and we're going to go down and score like some really weird college team, because they already lost the game. And it would have been cool because Michigan would have went down and probably scored, and I would have been fine. Nope. So, yeah, that was really stupid. What a waste.
That was pretty cool because I was not expecting that at all.
No, I wasn't expecting. Dude, who does that? Bro, your squad already lost. Oh man, we need to practice. What? Who does that? Bro, it's not going to help you win the game. You know what I mean? That was very like weird. I was like, they did not just do that. That was stupid.
God for
Like
New
seriously,
Mexico.
that's like fighting for mediocrity. Hey, yeah, man, let's get this fourth down conversion. Yeah, okay, bro, we're losing, but let's try to drive. Like the announcer said, you know what? There's no moral victories here. I was like, bro, who does this? I was hella mad. I
Moral
was hot.
victory. The moral victory was mine.
Exactly. That's what I mean. But it's not. That's what I mean. It was for you, the moral victory.
I
But even
know.
the announcer's like, bro, what are you doing? This game's been over. You know, why don't you put in your punter, punt, try to work on your special teams? No, no, no. We're gonna go down there and try to score. Hella dumb, bro. That shit made me so mad.
Gotta love New Mexico. That's like my second home, man.
Yeah, well, yeah. Just fight for that mediocrity. They still got their ass kicked. Instead of losing by 34 or 20, they lost by 17.
There
That's
we go.
hey, good job.
You were pretty sure they were gonna lose, they were gonna get blown out by 20 or more, and they didn't. So
Yes, I thought they were going to lose by 30.
exactly,
Should
exactly.
have been
We're
30.
not
The
we're
spread
not that.
was 34.
So they're
Sorry,
not
they're
that
not
bad.
that horrible. Sorry, hey, New Mexico, you guys are not that horrible. Good job by losing by 17 and not 34. Good job.
Hey, when you think about it, New Mexico ranks like last for like funding and everything. So for them to even have a sports program and do what they do is you got to give it to them. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. I don't know what it is to lose by 17, 28, whatever else they're going to lose by all year long. I have no idea.
So they don't have the talent like some of the other teams because they can't afford it. You know.
I don't know. Why can't they afford it? They're a university,
No,
right?
but but yeah, but if when people are like choosing to play like sports, they usually don't pick New Mexico because they know New Mexico's not like they don't have like the best sports program. You know.
Okay. That's fair. That's fair.
All right, well, that's our college football, and that is me bragging about the bet I just won. And let's move to the MLB games. What's going on?
MLB games, man. There are actually no current games on right now. Let's see the trends in MLB. So we're gonna start off with the Cubs. The Cubs 7-6. They beat the Braves 7-6 in extra innings, and the trend for the Cubs was Carson Kelly came in clutch with that hit for a walk off. So that's how they won the game in extra innings. Good job, Carson Kelly. Good job, buddy. So that's how that gave the Cubs that W. And then my next trend for Major League Baseball is Juan Soto. Juan Soto had a grand slam for the Mets. And let me see. What was the score? The Mets beat the Tigers 10-8, by the way. So good job to Juan Soto. The Nationals beat the Marlins 2-0. Blue Jays beat the Reds beat the Blue Jays 5-4. Red Sox beat the Guardians 6-4. The Astros beat the Angels 8-3. White Sox beat the Twins 6-5. The A's beat the Cardinals 11-3. Phillies beat the Brewers 10-8. Giants beat the Rockies 8-2. Orioles beat the Padres 4-3. Rays beat the Mariners 10-2. And the Rangers beat the Diamondbacks in 10-7-5. That's it. Surprised there's no current games right now. I thought the Giants were playing Colorado. That's why. Okay. And that's all the MLB trends for now.
Yeah,
Those are all the
what
games.
sports trends you got?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. The only other, yeah, there's no, yeah, all of them were college, and then those couple baseball ones. And then the Belichick one, I already did it. So that was during the college football. So,
All right, well, let's move on to our main trends. Shout out to the 88 people watching. Please don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, and share. Jay, what is going on with Mr. President Trump and Giuliani?
let's see. I'm going to pull it up. All right, Mr. Trump, where are you, buddy?
This is also the title of our show.
All right. So, President Trump awards, not mayor, but ex-mayor Rudy Giuliani the Medal of Freedom amid injuries and legal turmoil. Shout out to Rudy Giuliani, man. I remember when he was mayor. You know, he had to inherit 9/11 and all that stuff, man, and I thought he did a good job. So, yeah, man. That's one of the highest honors you could get, the Medal of Freedom, you know. That's like America's highest civilian honor, so Shout out to him. You know what I mean? This decision followed Giuliani's recent car crash injuries and highlights his legacy as a crime fighter and post 9/11 leader, while igniting obviously backlash over his legal battles and his felony charges tied to the 2020 election and defamation judgments. I'm not discussing any of that stuff, but I'm discussing that I'm glad that President Trump awarded Giuliani that. That's a very big honor. So that's awesome.
So he was. Oh yeah, I didn't even realize he was part of some scandals.
I don't I don't know. I don't know how real and stuff that is. It's from
Yeah,
2020.
2020.
2020 is they also said Biden got like 100 million votes. Yeah, I'm sure.
Oh,
So
oh,
so I don't believe in any of that stuff.
right, right.
So, but
I mean,
I
it couldn't
did
be that
I
bad if he didn't go to jail, right? It couldn't be that bad.
yeah, well I mean Mayor or former Mayor Giuliani probably has a lot of good plug, you know what I mean? So,
Right,
but yeah,
right.
he did a good job with NYC after 9/11. I remember all that. I was there plenty of times. I saw it being rebuilt. I saw everything.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I used to go to New York all the time, so yeah, man.
Right.
That's a really big honor. So kudos to him, man. That's dope.
Sure, for sure. All right, guys, let's move on and get into some international news. It looks like there was a big 6.0 magnitude earthquake in Afghanistan, and now they are searching for survivors. This quake. So, I mean, in Afghanistan, the infrastructure is not like really that solid. Like their infrastructure is pretty like loose built. So basically, they said that that earthquake killed more than 800 people and wounded hundreds of others a day earlier. So it says that the aid groups and the Taliban have called for urgent assistance in the country, and they have faced a humanitarian crisis since 2021.
Oh,
Taliban takeover that saw the withdrawal of U.S. troops. So yeah, Taliban won, and yeah, now it looks like they are in need of assistance because of this earthquake, and hopefully, we pray for everybody there in Afghanistan, and we hope everybody will be okay. Yeah, it's just sad news every time anybody gets hurt, but it is what it is. Part of living. Let's move on now and kind of get into starting to some celebrity news because there was a lot of it today. Jay, what is going on with Dwayne the Rock?
I thought something was wrong with him, man. When I saw him, I was like, "Holy shit!" When I'm used to seeing The Rock, man, I'm used to seeing a big ass dude, jacked. You know what I mean? Eating his 10 to 20,000 calories, every day minimum. And when I saw him, I was like, "Whoa, bro!" But he lost 60 plus pounds for his new movie or biopic. He's playing the role of MMA legend Mark Kerr, the Smashing Machine. So it's directed by Benny Safdie. And yeah, the film premiered to critical acclaim, earning a 100% rating on Rotten Tomatoes and a 15-minute standing ovation. Johnson's transformation highlights his commitment to breaking from action hero typecasting, blending physical intensity with emotional depth in this gritty exploration of fame, addiction, and redemption. Interesting. I don't even know who the person is who he's playing. Do you know who that is? Mark Kerr.
Sounds super familiar, but
I mean,
I don't know.
he's MMA, so that's why I'm asking you. I don't,
Mark
you know.
Kerr. It
Yeah,
must
he's
be
a
like an old
MMA
school.
legend. Yeah, I have no idea. I don't really watch MMA like long enough to know that. So,
Yeah, no, I seen him fight before. I never I never like got into him to like that point. But yeah, I
does
definitely
he
see.
look like him at least?
No,
His body losing
uh,
60 pounds?
no, he's actually. I mean, you know what? I got a feeling that he probably did that for the part of the movie where he became addicted or whatever. Not because
Oh,
he was
okay.
fighting. He was a huge dude. Like he was just
Oh,
like
he was.
yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
So I don't know.
That's
He
crazy.
was
Yeah, I don't know.
addicted,
I know nothing about Mark Kerr, so that's why.
yeah, because
That's why I was like, okay.
he was addicted to painkillers and heroin. So
Oh,
basically, yeah.
okay. And that's
So
how he lost his life or something?
he didn't lose his life. He's still alive.
Oh, he's still alive. Okay. Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't know. I'm asking you. I don't know. I have no idea who Legend Mark Kerr is. Never heard of him. Don't, like I said, I don't watch MMA like that.
yeah.
So,
He's definitely like one of the first fighters where like you had to be like a fan of the UFC before they made all the rules and the
oh,
classes and all that stuff. You know,
so he's like OG OG.
it's an OG fighter. Yeah, he's 56 years old now.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's interesting. So The Rock did something on him. All right.
yeah.
Cool. Yeah,
He
I
definitely
don't
looks
know.
much skinnier though. He looks like when I did my fast and I lost what, like 60 pounds or something like
Yeah.
that. So that was
Well,
pretty
that's what I
good.
mean. Seeing The Rock like that was weird. Even
Yeah.
he even looked like he was walking funny. I was like, what the hell?
I got a
He did.
feeling they probably like did all the scenes with him all big like that, and then they
Yeah.
probably took a break and made him lose all that weight, and then they did the other scenes with like when he was like the bad part of his life, you know.
Damn, that's crazy, man.
But I wonder if it's gonna be hard for him to put all that muscle back on.
Mm,
How long do you think
I
something
don't
like
know.
that would take him?
If he sticks to his like normal routine, takes his time, keeps lifting, and then his normal lifting, and then eating the 10 plus thousand, 20,000 calories, I'd say a few months minimum, because you can't just jump right back in. All right, I'm gonna eat everything now. You're gonna have to acclimate stuff.
How is he so like, eating so many calories? How does he keep like his belly from being like huge?
Hey, work. I mean, it's just how you work out. That's it. You know what I
Uh,
mean? Plus, he eats pretty good. It's not. He probably has an all-star chef. I mean,
yeah,
if you want to just like, you don't have to eat like a lot of carbs. You know what I mean? You could eat basically more protein, more meats, more carnivore. I can imagine The Rock probably eats a lot like that. Why? Because you're getting a lot of energy from the high fat, but you're keeping your protein intake from the meats and everything. You could put like simple complex carbs like sweet potatoes and stuff, but if you really don't eat any carbs, your abs will be cool, man. It's not a hard thing to get abs. You just have to work on them like each week, all the time. You know what I mean?
yeah.
If you want to train them like a big dude too, you could like train it like an actual muscle and
Yeah.
have like its own day.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, let's hit the bottom, let's hit the middle, let's hit the obliques, let's hit the top, but do like 5 different exercises for each. And like, all right, cool. We broke it down, let it rest for about 4 days, get back on it. That's it.
True, true.
Yeah. So I mean, it just depends how he's gonna do it. But you know, like the hard part right here is like, he lost to 60. I bet you that wasn't that hard for him. It's gonna be putting on that extra 60 now. It's gonna take a minute,
Sure. If he
you
even
know.
wants to do it again, now who knows, you know?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm just so used to seeing The Rock walk around and he's jacked. You know what I mean? Like
I know.
like I said, I felt like something happened to him. I was like, oh shit, why is he so skinny? What happened? Like I thought something drastically happened to the man. I was like, oh damn, bro. When you see him, you're like, oh, okay, yeah, that's the big man. And he just, yeah, I was crazy, man. That tripped me out.
But you might be able to live more than him now.
At this moment, I'd say so for sure
Okay.
because he lost 60 pounds. That's a shit ton. Like that changes anyone, bro. 60 pounds, man. I wonder how much he weighs. He's probably he. I'm guessing he was probably 260, and now he's only 200. Yeah, that dude. Thinking about that, that's fucking nuts. Think about that. Damn, that's nuts. That's crazy.
Yeah. I mean, he is 53 years old too, so
Oh shit. Okay,
getting
so
up
yeah,
there
he's
in age.
he's definitely up there.
But yeah, you're at 260. That's how much he weighs.
I
Or he
knew it.
did weigh.
Well, I mean, when you could see when he walked around, he was like, yes. Now when I saw him walking, I was like, oh my God.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, man, that's crazy. So I'm just glad he's all right and nothing's wrong with his health.
Right. Right.
You know, that's crazy.
Crazy. Yeah.
Very intense, very
He's
intense.
probably at like 220 now.
Oh, you think he's put on 20 pounds? I don't know.
No, I'm saying because he lost. Oh, well, so because yeah, yeah, like because
Yeah, he
uh,
was 260 and then lost 60 pounds, so he was 200.
200.
So
Yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
so that you see the drastic change? That's
Yeah.
crazy. 260
Yeah.
to 200. Fuck.
That's
It's
basically what
nuts.
I do.
Yeah, literally, literally. You practically did the same shit.
I know the
That's
change and I felt it.
that's fucking nuts to me, dude. That's a whole nother level of man. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's
All
such a
right,
man.
Jay. Well, let's move on to some other celebrity news. Jay, did
Crazy
you
shit.
ever watch the movie Dances with Wolves?
Dances with Wolves with Kevin
Yeah.
Costner. Yeah,
Yep. So I got some sad news. Graham Greene has just died. He was 73 years old. Do you remember who Graham Greene was in that movie?
I'm trying to think. Who was it?
He was the chief of the Indian tribe that brought him in. Kevin Costner.
Oh, that dude.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh shit. R.I.P. Man. He's a good actor.
yeah. He was. He was.
Damn. He died when? Today?
Yeah, he just died. It
Oh, I
says
didn't.
that
Damn. I didn't even
it
know.
says, it says Graham Greene, a trailblazing Canadian First Nations actor who opened doors for Indigenous actors in Hollywood, died today in a Toronto hospital after a long illness. 73 years old. He
Damn, I
was,
didn't even know.
yeah,
It
he
wasn't
was a
even
great.
trending.
No, I know that's great. Well, he was on Google, just not on X.
Oh, damn.
He was a great man of morals, ethics, and character, and will be eternally missed. Green's agent, Michael Green, said in a statement to Dateline, "You are finally free. Susan Smith is meeting you at the gates of heaven." He added, referencing the actor's longtime agent, who died in 2013.
Damn.
Green was born on June 22nd, 1952, in Okanagan on the Six Nations Reserve. He worked odd jobs before giving acting a go. Green started on stage, and by the 1970s, he was performing in Canadian and English professional theater productions. Pretty
Did
cool.
that just happen literally then, or did it happen like this morning?
This
I'm just.
happened.
This must have just happened, right? Because it wasn't trending on X.
Could have been. It doesn't tell me like what exact timing.
Uh,
It tells me the date.
well, that
So,
means tomorrow I'll put on one of my favorite movies of
yeah.
him, and we'll do his movies tomorrow.
And
I
it
had
says
no idea, bro.
no, yeah, yeah, and it says it was reported at 3 p.m. So 3 p.m.
Damn.
We
Well,
around that timing.
that's crazy. Yeah, I did not even nothing trending on X about that. That's crazy. That's a trip.
We gotta let the people know, man. All
That's what I
right.
mean. So tomorrow I'll put on a film by him. If I had known that today, I would have put on one of my favorite films by him. He's in one of my favorite movies. He's in a lot of movies I like. Truth be told,
For sure. For
he's
sure.
in hella movies. So
I know.
he's a
Great actor.
he's a legend.
Yeah, yes.
He's definitely a legend, man. Damn, that's crazy. R.I.P.
R.I.P.
Yeah, man. So I'll definitely tomorrow I'll put on one of my favorite movies of his for sure.
Well, let's move on and get into the next somewhat celebrity sports trend. Jay, what's going on with Brittany Renner?
Oh God, man, I swear, dude. Baby mama drama. That's what's going on. I watched this video, dude. Do you know who Brittany Renner is?
The basketball player who used to
Some
be.
some little social media influencer. Yeah, you know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
But basically, yeah, so she had a baby with PJ Washington, you know what I mean? And he plays for the Mavs, by the way. And yeah, he was just going to pick up his kid, man. You know what I mean? Because he's got a new wife, new everything. And then she just started going ham on him, bro. Like the kid was crying, right? Like whatever, you know what I mean? And he was like he's just doing his job, getting the kid, like, okay, come with me, and like she just started going ham, like this happens every time you come. He doesn't even like you. Like she just started talking shit, right? And then she goes to say, yeah, and then because obviously he's with his new chick, his upgrade. And then she's like, you give this broad 170 G's and you give your kid 11,000 blow. And she just like sounds like an entitled ass little B. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, chill. You know what I mean? Like, who does this stuff, bro? You know what I mean? Like, just started insulting. Oh, and he's keeping his cool. Like, I don't. Props to him for just being like, I'm ignoring this broad. You know what I mean? Like, props to him because she just wouldn't shut up. Like, Jesus, man, the man's going to pick up his kid and he's got his new female. Will you leave him alone? He's just picking up his kid. Like, she was just pissed, bro.
So they have
You
a
know what
kid
I mean? Huh?
They have a kid together?
Yeah. So he probably, you know what I mean. They had a kid. He's like, I don't even like this chick. You know what I mean? This chick is crazy. You know what I'm saying? So
Oh, that's
he dismissed her, got himself a new one. You know what guys do, and then all of a sudden, just he was so controlled. I respect this man because this chick is just talking buckets of shit to him. Like, dude, why? You know, like what is your problem? Other than that you've probably downgraded now. You know what I mean? That's the only problem she has, clearly. You know? But it's like, man, calm your ass down. It was just crazy to me. Like everyone on social media is like, dude, why are you yelling at this man? What's your problem? You know, he's going, picking up his kid, and he's gonna leave. She just I'm telling you, if you watch the video, you're just like, what the hell is wrong with this chick? You know? Hella butthurt, bro. I was like, damn, you know? Like there's just some crazy ass chicks out there. Like, what you know, like move on or something. Jesus. You know what I mean?
right.
It was just weird. You know, and then complaining about you're only giving your son 11,000, bro. 11,000. You know, like we're talking like child support, right? Probably every month, like 11,000, bro. That's actually a pretty good amount for a little kid. Like, come on, bro. Are you serious? That's what you're complaining about? Like, come on, man. Like, I don't know, man. There's some really entitled people out there.
Oh, for sure.
Like, bro, 11 racks a month? What, you don't know how to disperse that to your kid? Is that what you're crying about? What, you want more? Like, Jesus, man. But yeah, man, it was crazy, man. Just hearing all the insults and he really kept us cool, dude. Like, I give him mad respect for that, man. I've got to learn from that man. Because, man, Jesus, man. He was able just to keep that all aside, you know, and just be like, all right, I'm not going to, you know, just ignore this crazy ass woman. The cool part was his new girl in the car right towards the end. She's like, you want me to get out of this car? And then it started all heated up. You know what I mean? And I was like, oh, hell no. Because I was like, damn. See, that was cool. Hearing his new chick finally chime in like, dude, just shut up. You want me to beat your ass? Like, Jesus, man. You know? Like, it's just crazy to me how some people just off the handle, bro. You know what I mean?
Let's pull up the video. See what we
You got the video? Yeah, pull that shit up.
All right.
But yeah, dude, you'll see. You're just gonna see an unnecessary bullshit. Watch. Go ahead, put it on.
Okay, hold on, pause. This is what we're not doing. So every time that he does this, I'm gonna record this. Because that's not okay. I'm just letting you know. No, the thing is, this is the third time he's done it. This is the third time he's done it. He doesn't want to go with you. So actually show up. Actually show up and do something then with him. Because he does this every time. No, it's not. No, it's not. It ain't because anybody babies him. You gonna give him his bag and stuff?
That's terrible. 3 weeks in a row.
Yeah, no, it's not that at all. No, it's not. No, yeah, I will. But I'm telling you right now, every single time you come here and he cries, we're gonna record that. And hey, it's up with me. Just know that it's up.
What'd you say? What'd you say?
I didn't stutter.
I didn't hear you say it again.
Suck my dick.
If you had one, maybe I would. Pussy ass
Hey, you wish
bitch.
I worked
Pussy ass. What the fuck you looking at? Get your bitch ass out my driveway, ho. Fuck you. You don't pay for shit either. $170,000 to your hoe, but $11,000 in your son's bank account. $11,000 in your son's bank account, but $170 to that bitch. Get out your car. Get out.
Okay.
You see what I mean, though? Like, unnecessary shit. How about you shut up, let him take the kid, you know, it's your kid you had together, and just stay in your house. No one needs to hear your commentary at all. No one. He's literally walking out with his kid, putting him in the back. She could have stayed her happy ass in the house and just shut up. Nope. Very unnecessary.
She's trying to stay relevant, you know?
Clearly. Clearly. And I mean, like, but God, man, like so irritable.
Hey,
Clearly why he was like, dude, I can't fucking be with this chick. Fucking stupid, bro. Like,
America
man,
loves
so unnecessary.
America loves drama, though.
Yes. You hit it right on the nail. They sure fucking do, dude.
Yep.
They sure fucking do, man. And I mean, I don't know, dude. I don't do drama. Drama is just a waste of time, bro. It's a really big waste, dude. Really big waste. But yeah, man,
You got a little heated during the whole Bill Belichick talk, so I don't know, man. Sometimes you say you don't like drama, but you kind of get dramatic.
nah, I don't get dramatic. I state facts, bro. I state facts. Bill Belichick is the GOAT coach. Name one better. Go ahead. I'll wait.
No, got
I'll
one.
wait. Who?
I ain't got one.
Oh, okay. That's all I'm saying, man. That's all I was saying. I wasn't mad. I just
I never said you were mad. You got heated.
No, I'm saying people should put respect on his name. That's all.
For sure.
That's all. You know what I mean?
When it's that time when he's retired, I'm sure they're gonna have a whole ceremony.
He was retired. He came out of retirement to coach UNC. That's a favor. And I'm sure he did that as a favor. He probably knows someone in that UNC, that North Carolina is a legendary school. Obviously, Michael Jordan went there, right? So for basketball, they're legendary. He probably knows someone in that, athletic director area, like, hey, man, can you do us a favor here? They're probably giving him a nice little hefty salary. Like, hey, you know what? I got a couple of years left in me. You know what I mean? So he's probably doing someone a favor down the road. That's all it is. It's a favor. It's probably someone did him a favor back in the day. That's all it is.
For all we know, maybe that's where he met his girlfriend at.
Yeah, very good point. I know nothing about her. You could be true. She could have graduated from UNC. She could have been a Tar Heel. I have no idea. I don't know. I don't know if she's from the South. I know nothing about her. But yeah, you could be right.
He still got it. That's all that matters. Still got it.
Hell yeah.
All right, let's move on to our next trend. Jay, have you ever heard of a rapper by the name of Lil Woody? Lil Woody.
Lil Woody?
Yeah.
No.
Atlanta? From Atlanta?
No, definitely not.
Okay. Well, it says, if you guys do know who it is, Atlanta rapper Lil Woody, whose real name is Kenneth Copeland, is reportedly recovering after videos surfaced online late Sunday night showing him bloodied and lying motionless in Atlanta. It says the clips were spread rapidly across X and Instagram, showing Copeland lying on Peter Street as onlookers came for help. The video also showed a wrecked motorcycle or dirt bike nearby. So it says that some commenters claim Woody was struck as he was riding, but others say that he lost control of the bike. And it says there's a backstory to him. In 2024, Copeland drew backlash after interrogation footage surfaced in which he appeared to cooperate with prosecutors in the YSL racketeering trial in Fulton County. He became a minor celebrity due to his time on the witness stand during the trial of another Atlanta rapper known as Young Thug and more than 20 of his associates.
Yep.
So, yep, that's how
that. So he's a part of that. Okay. Yeah, I get it. I don't know who he is. I never heard his music, but he's a part of that scene.
Yeah, so, and then I do have that video for you guys as well. So here is him after his motorcycle crash.
Damn!
Damn. Pretty serious.
Yep.
Pretty serious, but it looks like he survived, so that's good. That's good.
Yeah. I don't know who that guy is.
Yeah. Maybe I have to listen to him one time, see if it's worth it.
I don't know.
All right. Could be, for sure. Let's move on and get into Jay's movie of the night. Are you watching, Jay?
One of the best movies ever made.
Could it be 7?
Exactly. And one of my last conspiracy theories was about the 7 deadly sins.
Oh, okay.
And I just thought it was funny that this started right at 8:30. I was like, you know what? That's what we going with, man. It's one of the best movies ever made, for
Oh,
sure.
yeah, for sure.
There's not many that are better than this one, but this one's a hell of a movie.
Right.
So, yeah,
What
man.
is the movie about for everybody that don't know?
It is about the 7 deadly sins. So someone basically is targeting people who are committing one of the deadly sins, each one of them. And the people he picks are people who he believes are doing more damage to themselves and society in a whole. You know what I mean? And so he's picking them for first pick. They're committing the deadly sin, but also he feels they're unnecessary to society, and themselves at that. You know what I mean? So he's literally going down the line, psh, 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 like making his own little like story with it, And then you got the good twist towards the end, which is crazy. But yeah, one of the best movies. Kevin Spacey, by the way, is the serial killer who is committing all the murders. Oh, it's a hell of a movie, bro. Whoever wrote this, man, impressive stuff. You know what I mean? But yeah, so Morgan Freeman and Brad Pitt, they're two detectives, and they're the ones getting taunted by this serial killer. And yeah, I don't want to give away any of the ending, but if you haven't seen this movie, it should be on your list. It's one of the best movies like I've seen for sure.
Oh, you're giving it a Brady, you said?
Oh yeah, without a doubt, bro. It's one of the best movies I've seen.
Brady.
You know what I mean? Oh
Brady.
yeah, you know what I mean? It's got all-star cast too, all-star cast in it. You know what I mean? So yeah, one of the best movies. But I thought it was funny that it started right at our show, and I did a 7 deadly sins thing, for conspiracy
Perfect.
last week.
That was perfect.
Yeah, so I was like, gotta do it. Gotta do it.
All right. Let's get into some one of the special actors or actresses movies. How about we do that?
For sure. Which one?
How about we do? I was thinking Gwyneth Paltrow.
Oh shit, okay. Gwyneth Paltrow. All right. I gotta think of her movies. She's a good actress.
She's got a lot
Very
of
good actress. Huh?
She's got a lot of movies.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. She's in hella
Didn't,
movies, bro.
didn't she also star in Friends? She was in Friends, right? Oh no.
Nah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No.
Unless she was like a guest appearance. But yeah.
Could have been,
no.
but yeah, I think there's another lady that looks just like her on Friends. That looks very similar.
Nah, there's no one that looks like Gwyneth Paltrow, bro.
Could be a little bit, just a little bit.
I'm not buying it.
The lady from Friends, I think she's like a Polish blonde girl. What's her name? Lisa Kudrow. Lisa Kudrow.
Does not look like Gwyneth Paltrow, but yeah,
in certain scenes.
I get where you're going with it.
In certain scenes. That's all I'm saying.
I get where you're going with it, bro. But I'm gonna go with my favorite one of hers. Besides this one, will be A Perfect Murder.
Hey, bro.
Huh?
Perfect Murder, and it was underrated.
Underrated. I'll go Shallow Hal.
Shallow Hal. Oh, that's great. For my favorite of hers, very tough, but I think I'm gonna have to go with. I'm gonna go with The Talented Mr. Ripley.
Fuck yeah, that's an excellent movie. I was gonna mention that too, but I went with Perfect Murder.
Oh, I know. Well, you can either way, you can't go wrong.
Oh, they're both excellent movies.
As far as underrated, very hard to do as well. But maybe because people won't know she's really in this, I'm gonna go with Austin Powers, Goldmember.
She was in Goldmember?
That's what I'm saying. A lot of people don't know.
No way.
Yeah, man.
What the hell did she play in Goldmember?
I don't even know. It was just underrated.
That is dude, man, it makes me want to put that shit on now.
I have a side-by-side comparison of Lisa Kudrow and Gwyneth Paltrow, and honestly, they look very similar. Very similar.
Stop the cat. I'm not
Do you
believing.
know who Gwyneth Paltrow? Do you know who Lisa Kudrow is? Like, have you seen her before?
Yeah, she's the tall blonde on Friends.
Yeah, bro. I can show you 2 pictures of both of them right now, and you wouldn't even know which one is which.
Of course I would. I could
Well,
just
just
tell by their face.
maybe because Lisa's a little bit older. That's probably the only way you would know.
Nah, Gwyneth Paltrow's face is definitely not like Lisa Kudrow's face.
It's very close.
Oh yeah,
Are you able to
not
see the
buying it.
screen right now or no?
Go ahead, do it.
You
Do
see the
it.
screen?
Side by side comparison. Put it up. Put it up.
Let me show you.
Let me pull it up right now so I can see. Go ahead, pull it up.
So this is going to be Gwyneth Paltrow. Okay, I'm going to show you first. So check that out. Tell me when you see it, and we'll go from there. You can see her face, right?
You gotta wait. Remember, it's
Okay,
gotta
it's all
kick
good.
in.
It's all good. We'll wait for this one. Hopefully you can see that.
Yeah, that's Gwyneth Paltrow. Exactly.
Okay, and now I'm going to show you Lisa Kudrow.
Excellence.
I'm going to show you Lisa Kudrow now because you're going to be like, damn, that's very similar.
No, I'm not. Lisa Kudrow, I could already tell you, has a way different nose. I already know in my head.
Oh, she has the Polish nose. Yeah, she's Polish.
What?
That's the only difference.
Oh, okay. But I'm telling you, without you even posting it, that it's gonna look different. Clearly.
Well, the nose, yeah, maybe she's a little bit bigger, but I mean, the face is like the hair, everything is very similar. I never said it was the same. It's just that it's similar. My
Go
wife's like,
ahead.
no.
Show the next one.
Did you see him? Oh shit. I don't know. Well, you can see that.
Yeah, I don't. Like I said, I don't see the comparison, other
Really?
than that they both have. Yeah, like I said, I already know from their faces. I know their facial structures. You know,
You and my wife both. Man. I don't know.
that's just common sense. Gwyneth Paltrow is just. I'm not to be mean. She's just a better looking chick than Lisa Kudrow. Not in a mean way.
I
It's
mean,
Gwyneth Paltrow.
yeah,
That's
but
it.
you never know. There could be guys that are into big noses, and they might
No,
find you more
I'm
attractive.
not even saying anything bad about that. I'm just saying she's not a Gwyneth Paltrow. That's it.
She's a Lisa Kudrow.
Oh Jesus!
Just saying. Just saying. All right, let's move on and get into your guys' crypto. Let's see what's going on in the markets. It is Monday. Crypto is moving again because all the markets are up and going. So let's see what is going on. So Bitcoin right now currently sitting at 110,393. It is up 2.54%. So yeah, markets opened up. It did have a little bit of a break, and people were cooling down and selling off last week. But it looks like this week we are ready to go back into it. Ethereum, number 2, your largest altcoin, is sitting at 4,381, which is down 0.18. Excuse me, down 0.18%. And then now, because Tether flipped XRP in market cap, XRP is number 4, but number 4 is still sitting at $2.79. It is up 2.3%. I do expect XRP to flip Tether if XRP and all the crypto does keep going up, because Tether is a stable coin sitting at 168 billion, while XRP is at 166. So it's off only by like 2 billion, I believe. So it's not too big of a deal right now. It'll catch up easily. Your fear and greed index sitting at 39. We're right on that cusp of fear and neutral zone. Like I said, I do expect later on in the week for us to get back into neutral. If things do not have like really bad news or anything, then we should start moving back up. As far as your global market cap as a whole, we are sitting at 3.76 trillion. We are not moving up or down. It's literally at 0%, which is not something you see often, but it's literally like people just don't know what to do, and we're just kind of cruising sideways. As far as your top 5 trending coins, number 1, we have WLFI. That one is up 1.69%. Number 2 is Ethereum. Ethereum is up 0.5. Like I said, Bitcoin is number 3. Number 4 is XRP, and number 5 is Solana. Solana is up 2.62%. It is at 202 right now. So yeah, when you see trending coins to be like these main ones, then that usually means that people are starting to put money back into them. As far as your top 5 gainers, starting at number 1, we have Inju AI. That one is up 414%. Number 2 is Mubarak, which is up 201%. Number 2 is Ani Grok Companion. That one is up 266%. Number 4 is Harris Dogs. That one is up 264%. And number 5 is Michi. Michi is up 318% right now. Let's go over your top 100 notable mentions. Number 14, we have GameStop coin up 235%. Number 15, we have Tesla up 233%. Number 23, we have BlackRock, which is up 109%. And number 27, we have HyperX, which is up 62%. At number 34, we have Expand, which is up 44%. At number 41, we have Bitball, which is up 35%. At number 49, we have Alastros, which is up 31%. At number 55, we have Trust the Process, which is up 26%. At number 65, we have Froggy. Froggy is up 22%. And then at number 76, we have Bupa, which is up 19%. At number 80, we have Squid Game. Squid Game is up 18%. And number 88, we have Nobody Sausage. That one is up 17%. And at number 93, we have Slop. Slop is up 19%. And sitting in your 100 spot of the day, we have Ergo. Ergo is up 14% today. All right, guys, that is our crypto. Let us move on and get into your guys' horoscope for tomorrow. So this is going to be for, by the way, happy first of the month. But now this horoscope will be for September 2nd, 2025. So let's get into it with our first sign of the zodiac, which is also my sign, Aries. So tomorrow, Aries, you'll face a minor but significant decision, one that probably won't be fully clarified by others. In this case, your internal guidance system will serve you best. Lean into your initial response and proceed with assurance. Your innate bravery and agility in thought will set you on the proper course. Self-doubt is your enemy in this scenario. Taurus, tomorrow the stars offer a gentle energy for you to tap into. Any creative pastime, such as music or painting, will rejuvenate your spirit and ease your mind. Make sure to allocate time to savor those pieces or activities that spark genuine joy. Colors and tunes will ease tension and fill your heart with serenity, even if only for a few moments. Gemini, the agenda you had planned for the day is subject to sudden change tomorrow, but keeping yourself calm will be of benefit. Your adaptable disposition is advantageous. Breathe in and initiate incremental adjustments. Rather than fretting, employ your sharp intellect to craft a fresh arrangement. The celestial bodies favor thoughtful, quick decision making. Then we got our Cancer. Tomorrow, the company you are with will likely engage in a discussion that can gradually turn negative. The stars direct you to be kind and stay away from any disagreements. Reacting strongly can be avoided, especially if what is said to you is a sharp object. In a way, the issue can be nipped in the bud through your silence or gentle word. Then we got J sign Leo. Looking ahead, tomorrow will reinforce the lesson that strong results come from consistent efforts. It's unlikely that any day will deliver you the success you're aiming for. A set routine and progress with it will do far more than a scattered, multi-line search approach. The stars are nudging you to maintain discipline and avoid quick wins. The work you put in now will be recognized later and will bolster the respect that's coming your way. Sounds intriguing, Jay.
Yes, sir. It's right on the money.
Tomorrow, Virgo, take a moment to address some minor household issues. There are likely to be comfort obstructions that have gone unnoticed for some time. require immediate attention. Completing such a task will ease the mind and bring comfort to the space, thus adding freshness and joy. Your body will perform delicate tasks while your mind remains calm and composed. We got our Libra. If you are traveling tomorrow, make sure to notice the surroundings instead of just focus on the destination. The stars suggest that a valuable lesson may be waiting for you, one that can be gleaned from observing people, nature, or subtle signs along the way. Therefore, it is essential to keep your mind open and relaxed. We got our Scorpio. Tomorrow brings a calming vibe to your residence. Your heart and those in your surroundings will be delighted as you have a warm meal and tend your heart. Your love and affection will be embedded in the food. The stars suggest comfort is especially accessible through small pleasures, and since you will be preparing it, that relief is guaranteed. We got my wife's sign, Sagittarius. Tomorrow, the stars suggest you take a break from staring at screens for too long. Excessive use of mobile devices or computers can lead to fatigue and stress. Try looking at natural objects or closing your eyes for a few minutes. Allow your mind to relax in silence. Your vitality shifts for the better after your eyes shift from being strained to being light and at ease. Oh, that's right up my wife's alley here. Then we got our Capricorn. Tomorrow, your mind will be strong and you might identify a sensible solution to an old problem. If the usual process does not work, do not stick to it. Stars encourage you to give new suggestion a try, even if it's out of the box. Keep it simple and believe in your logic. Your task will be simplified as a result of the one of a kind approach that will astonish everyone. Queries. The coming day will present you with the opportunity to resolve an issue with an acquaintance. Your sincere and gentle approach can remove any barriers created by a misunderstanding. Make room to listen and respond equally to the gentle sharing of your side. Do not let old wounds weigh you down. Last but not least, we have our Pisces. Tomorrow, you might randomly feel like stopping at some place or doing something you're not used to. Do not ignore that. A slight deviation from your norm can bring you pleasant surprises that you wouldn't have expected. The stars predict that you will find joy in the simple things in life. It can be a sweet shop, a quiet place, or even a brief chat with someone. Let your heart savor the moment. All right, guys, that is our horoscopes for tomorrow, September 2nd, 2025. Like I said, we like to do that to help guide you along your path every day. Now, let's move on and get into Jay's conspiracy of the night.
I'm gonna be talking about temptations. So I was watching this thing on one of my social medias, and it was kind of weird. I was like, "Damn, this is very interesting." Basically, it was about the reasons you feel temptations for certain things and certain sins, because it's very specific to what you're supposed to do. I was like, "What? What do they mean by that?" Right? So they gave many different examples. Like, so basically, if you have the urge to smoke or damage your lungs, it's because your voice was made to worship. Enemies are trying to silence you that was meant to praise. You know what I mean? Like if you have a crippling self-doubt or insecurity, it's because you're meant to lead and inspire. If you weren't dangerous to darkness, it wouldn't try to mute your confidence. If you have a constant like distraction and procrastination, it's because you carry strategy, vision, and ideas from heaven. The enemy wants to delay you because he can't stop you. Only you can stop you. That when I heard that one, I was like, oh shit, it's like it's talking to me right there. You know what I mean?
Right.
I was like, oh, okay, this is getting interesting now. So I was like, you know. And then it also went to, if you have an addiction to lust or pornography, it's because you carry a deep capacity for intimacy, covenant, and healing. Perverting love is how Satan prevents true restoration. If you have fear of rejection or abandonment, it's because you carry a spirit of belonging and reconciliation. You were made to gather the outcasts So he tries to make you feel like one. If you have an obsession with appearance, body image, or any type of like, that type of stuff, it's because you are meant to reflect God's glory, not the world's standards. So he's going to try and get you to hate your own image. I was like, these are very interesting, right? When I was reading them and I was listening. If you're drawn to witchcraft, astrology, or manifestation, it's because you have a prophetic gift meant for God's kingdom. The enemy counterfeits your gift to keep you out of alignment. If you struggle with overspending by greed, it's because you're meant to be a kingdom financer. So he wants to keep you broke so you can never bless others. And it goes on to with like more examples. And I was just like thinking in my head, that's definitely a different way to look at temptation. You know what I mean? And when I was when I was just like listening and reading that stuff, and I was just like I said, a couple of them resonated with me, and I was like, okay, this is definitely a interesting way to look at things. It's always good to get a different perspective when it comes to certain things like that. Instead of just looking at it like, you're like this and you're screwed up because of it. You have to look at why and like look at it from like, okay, maybe this is why, and it's trying to reroute you. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I thought it was a cool way to look at like temptation, because temptation is a very, I'd say, testing feature, like, that's on a day to day, and it's just how you tend to deal with temptation just in general. You could fall for it, give in, or utilize it to your advantage. There's all different ways of looking at it. So yeah, but that's I wanted to go with temptation today because it just goes with the same theme of the seven deadly sins, all that stuff. So that's why I'm talking about that one today. Of course,
Very well
it
said.
makes perfect.
Very well said.
Yeah, shit just makes sense sometimes. It's weird because when I heard it, shit like that just pops up, man. It's just and I was like that it's a cool way, like I said, to look at it. Because a lot of people like they'll be like, "Oh my God, you do this, so you're bad because of it." Like, oh, well, what if there's the counter to it? Like, oh, maybe I do this because, and then yeah, people
That's
just
why I
so
like
quick.
Chinese philosophy so much, the yin and the yang, because they understand.
Yeah, I'll go with that. But then there's people that take it extreme. You could have supreme highs, and then you could have all these highs, right? And then there's just some people that like they can't believe they have so many highs, so they have to do the supreme lows right after. It's like, I get it. There's a high, there's a low. We get it. But like just come on, let's string together the highs. If a low comes, okay, embrace it. Why did it come? Figure it out. Go back to the high. But there's a lot of people that'll go high, low, high, low, high, low, high, low. It's like, bro, there's just a lot of those people in life, man. And it's very just draining, let's say. It's very draining. That's the best way I can put it.
For sure.
Yeah, man. Temptation, bro. That's what we was on, man.
Very well said. Very well said. So yeah, guys, now your temptation might not be as bad as you think. That you actually might have a yang to your yin.
Exactly. And it's a good way to look at it for redirection. If something's not working, it's going to redirect you always. When a door closes, 4 more open. It's very simple. Very, very simple. There's a lesson in everything that happens every day, man. So, yeah, man.
You might have to do a repeat on that for our words of wisdom.
Now, my words of wisdom today are very simple. It's a very simple one because I was on TikTok and I was like, there's one cat who he be doing certain words, and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna use these simple words right here for my words of wisdom today because I like what he had to say.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm not going with any ancient philosophers today. I'm going with just a simple. This dude just says his stuff, and then boom, and I was like, I like what you got to say, bro. So.
All right. Well, we are getting to that part of our show where we will have to leave you guys behind, but only for a few hours because we will be going live at the gym right after this. So you
Yes,
should
sir.
be live in about
An hour later.
And yeah, so check that out. We also did that for you guys yesterday. We're doing like a Q&A. So if you guys want to hop on, you guys want to ask us any questions, please feel free to do so. We are here for you. So yeah, just check that out. In case you missed it as well, on Saturday we did a Chef with Jeff. So check that out. He did some real good cooking. What'd you get for him?
I was in a very vegetable mood. So I made a lot of I threw a lot of cabbage, peppers, like I made a whole big type of like vegetable dish, And then obviously I always have to have a protein, so I threw a couple pork chops in there. And I can't remember if I had potatoes or rice with it, or potatoes, rice, or pasta. I can't remember because I always pick one of the above. I'd have to watch my Chef with Jeff, but the main dish is, like I said, a big vegetable type dish with pork chops on the side. But it was a good mixture because the vegetables, I put like 6 of them in there, And when I made it and mixed it, oh, dude, it was flame, bro. I think it was over rice. Thinking about it, it was rice because I loved how it tasted with the rice. I'm pretty sure it was rice.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh man, it was flame, bro. Like I said, I crave, I don't just crave meats. Like I always crave my vegetables too, and there was like 6 of them in there, so it's hella good.
Exactly. All right, so yeah, that is it, and we definitely are also having a Date with Kate episode for you guys that will be posted tonight with other shorts. So check that out. And let's finish off health, wealth, and happiness. That is our motto for the show. Jay, what is your final words of wisdom?
Like I said, I'm keeping it simple today. There's this one cat, Rob, I follow on TikTok. It's like a motivation thing. And he lives by this motto. He's like, these are 4 words that are going to change your life. And he says, I do it anyways. It doesn't matter what it is. It doesn't matter what comes at you. I do it anyways. And like Andrew Tate and a lot of people, they all preach the same thing. Like you're going to get up. They always preach like in terms of man. Like it doesn't matter what happens. If you're happy, sad, mad, whatever, you're going to get up and you're going to execute no matter what. I do it anyways. Like, you know what I mean? Like it doesn't matter what's going on with it. You're going to do it anyways. It's just how it is. You live by those terms and you'll make stuff happen in your life. You just have to, there's no excuses. It doesn't matter what went on. You know what I mean? I've been through it. I've been through a lot. You know what I mean? What happened? I did it anyways. You know what I'm saying? These are facts here all throughout every day. Like it's a great motto to live by. You know what I mean? There's people live by excuses like, oh my God, this, that, all bunch of crap. Dude, just live by, I do it anyways, and you will go a long way. Trust me. That's a fact.
No regrets.
Huh?
No regrets.
Exactly. No regrets. Exactly, man. That's a fact though, man. It's just it's a good way to live by, man. You know what I mean? Like it's just I never looked at it like I do it anyway. I always looked at it like it, same thing, like I get up and I'm gonna execute no matter what. I don't care. Like I said, I don't care what's been going on in life. If I have a plan, I'm gonna put it to use, execute, and go on to the next. And until I get to where I want, okay, now let's go to the next ones. Okay, this plan coming, execute, boom, always.
And I try to live my life like that too, because like I'll give you a good example. The other day, one of my coworkers had like a bug, and he basically got everybody in my work sick, including me. And like with me, when I get sick, like I know it because I get like a kind of a sore throat type thing, and then I know that just kind of spreads from there. So I always try to do the opposite of what everybody else does. And everybody else, what do they do? They call in sick from work. They get all like, you know what I mean? They can't get out of bed type shit, or they never do what I feel needs to be done. And to me, I feel like the more active you are when you're sick, quicker your body's gonna like flush everything out and respond to that sickness. And as long as you're just getting it in, it's not gonna like you're basically gonna be able to heal yourself much quicker. And I think a lot of people take the other approach of feeling sorry for themselves when they're sick, and when they do that, it actually prolongs everything because your spirit, like it has so much to do with everything. It's not just one thing. It's like the whole composure of yourself, the way you get up and you're telling yourself either I'm so sick or I'm healing myself. So much to it with the way that your mind works and healing yourself, because you are a very powerful individual. So I definitely feel I know what you're saying when it comes to that.
Exactly. I totally agree. And the mind is very powerful, bro. You know what I mean?
So,
Like it really is, dude. Like you're totally right about that too. Like if you tell yourself, I'm not sick, I got this, and you go about your day,
yeah,
you your body's gonna fix itself and you are gonna notice like, wow, I
exactly.
am
And
I
even
am better.
yeah, and even when you are noticing it, you don't give it any kind of like attention. You just
Yeah,
let it. 'Cause obviously, when you feel something in your throat or you feel something somewhere,
yeah,
it's gonna come up, and you're gonna think about it for that second. But as long as you're like, "Oh, I'm just so sick, I can't believe-" Nah, man, I'm like, "Oh fuck, I'm getting better. I'm getting better." Like, every time I feel something,
exactly.
better. You know what I mean? And
That's what
that
I'm
just helps.
saying, man. Like that's a whole different, that's what I mean. It's all mentality, all how you just perceive things and how strong you are.
Exactly, exactly. So yeah, no matter how many times life knocks you down, the true test of spirit is not in avoiding the fall; it's in rising again and again with fire in your eyes. The world belongs to those who hustle, keep grind, keep moving even when the odds are stacked against them. As a wise voice once said, "Do it anyway, even if no one claps, even if no one believes, even if it feels impossible. Do it anyway." Because every step you take, every hustle you push through, builds a force inside you that no obstacle can stop. Fall down 7 times, get up 8, and one day the world will have no choice but to take notice. And that is my, final words of wisdom, just to kind of end our show for the night. That is pretty much it for us. So yeah, thank you. Shout out to the 103 people watching right now. Please
Yes,
don't
sir.
like, subscribe, and share. Thank you guys so much for being here. Shout out to everybody who got to have a nice Monday off for Labor Day. I hope you guys got to enjoy your Labor Day weekend either way. And we will see you guys back here in about an hour for our gym live, and then again for the show at 8:30 p.m. Pacific tomorrow. All
Yes,
right.
sir. Gym Live. We're doing chess tonight. So be there. You
Be
want to be
there
there.
or be square. You're gonna see Jay hitting that 3 plates.
No, no, no bench tonight. So what our new program, the weeks we squat, we bench. The weeks we don't, so we did leg press last night. We will be doing like dumbbell and like hammer strength, different builders. So
That's actually
it's
good
good.
for me because yeah,
No, it's good to switch up though, because when you build different parts of the muscle, you get stronger. So
exactly.
next week, if it's true to form like usual, our bench will be fresh and nice, like, oh yeah,
Exactly.
so it'll be good.
So yeah, guys, check us out there, and yeah. So until tomorrow for our next show, 8:30 p.m. Pacific. We will see you there.